So I'm out here with Cole Harris today, and we're going to talk about an upcoming auction we have on July 24th, ending at 4 p.m. You can get all the details at vaauctionpro.com. If you want to come out and look at it, give Cole a call. His number is 540-239-1907. So we have a home that it does need some work, needs some renovation. It's almost 3,000 square feet, and we got almost 10 acres out here of open land, just probably, what, 10 minutes outside the town of Floyd?
Yep.
Out here on Thunderstruck Road. What's the address here, Cole?
It's 415 Thunderstruck. We're about 10 minutes from Floyd, about 20 from Christiansburg, and then if you go down the road this way, you're about 5 minutes from the Little River.
Yeah. So Floyd County is a super popular spot. A lot of people want to move here. So a lot of times when people call, what are they looking for? They're looking for a hobby farm, something with a home on it, close to town with some open areas.
Yep.
Here it is.
Absolutely.
We did a search earlier today, and we only found and this was in the New River Valley MLS, looking for properties that had homes with them with over 5 acres, and there's only 5 of them, and a lot of the pricing was started out at almost 400,000. Some of them went over $1 million, and one of them went over $2 million.
Yep.
So to find a home in Floyd County with acreage to it, it's a tough thing to do. So we're going to give you a tour of this property again. It's almost 10 acres, open land. It's got a nearly 3,000 square foot home that does need some work, needs to be fixed up. But we're going to let you take a look at that, and we're going to take a little tour here. It's nice of the neighbor to let us borrow the golf cart today. So, we're just kind of going up the driveway here, and a real pretty setting out here. Got some nice views. Again, it's all open, and it looks like there's a little creek running down the side there, or is that just a little spring branch?
There's a spring that starts right up there, right past that pole shed, and then it feeds into a creek that runs all along this tree line, goes all the way down to the bottom of the road down there. So you got 10 acres. It's kind of a long, skinny tract, but the whole left side of it is it's a nice flowing creek, and it's got a spring up there at the top.
How does the property actually go over into the woods?
It does. The whole property's fenced. So if you look along the right side here, you got a fence line. It goes all the way up, goes around the house, and then cuts back in through the woods. So all these pine trees that you're seeing here on the left side, they're with the property.
Okay, so it's not all open. So you got a little buffer there along that edge of the property.
Yep, absolutely.
And you've already got a little fenced-in area here if you want to have animals, and it looks like they can get down to the water in this fenced area.
Yep.
And you got a little shelter there too.
So as you can see, we're coming up on the house site here, and then off to the right, you've got a good-sized barn. It looks rougher than the shape that it's actually in. It's got a hay loft in the top and a bunch of open space in the bottom. It's even got some pens in there if you wanted to keep some animals. And then there's 2 lots over here to the left, so you can keep some animals separate, or if you needed to open the gate, you could have them go in and out of both. So you probably got a couple acres, worth of fencing here for animals inside the 10 that's already fenced in.
And Drew, I think it'd be a good idea to actually get a drone flyover video so people can see the layout of this property, which would be an awesome place for just a little family farm. I mean, it's set up great for it. Just need to do a little work on it. All right, so we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the house. Kind of let you see what's going on there, but explain the bedroom and bathroom count that's there right now.
So as of right now, it's set up as technically 5 beds, 1.5 baths. The middle part of the house here was the original house that was built about 100 years ago. And then they, added on as time went on the right side and the left side. So it kind of spans out to the side. So it's got plumbing and everything. You could easily add another bath or 2. It's, as you can see on the outside, it does have a couple heat pump units, but it's going to need new wire and new vents, all that kind of stuff. So
folks, when we have an auction, these properties are sold as is, any and all faults. So you need to get out here and look at the property and see what you want to do with it prior to bidding. So of course you can call Cole to he'll get you in the house and show it to you. If you want to come out and look at the land, I don't see any problem with people just coming on out here and walking around. But if they want to get in the house, they need to call you, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And what's your phone number one more time?
Number's 540-239-1907. One thing to note too about this house site, it's tucked back here in the back corner of the tract, but as you can see on all sides, you're surrounded by a corn farm, so you don't have to worry about somebody coming in and, you know, building a house right beside you, taking up your view and everything. The only house, you know, within even eyesight is the little one over here to the left. You can see the very top of the house up there. That's pretty much it, so it's nice and quiet and private back here.
It is private. It's nice. It's a nice setting back here. So again, folks, that auction ends at 4 o'clock on July 24th, and you can get all the information you need at vaauctionpro.com. That's vaauctionpro.com. You'll want to download a bidder pack and register to bid. I don't think you're going to want to miss this one, folks. So anyway, it's vaauctionpro.com.